Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your general reading for October 2023. Keep in mind that the messages will not resonate with everyone. I suggest you check back to your Moon and Rising sign. I am taking personal readings, and if you want a reading, that's where I look at your situation specifically based on your birth date and sun sign and your name. And you can go over to the About box section of my channel. There I have listed the number of minutes, the number of questions, and the price. Pick your pricing package and then email me at hiddenlotustarot@gmail.com and say, hey Tara, I want a 45-minute reading, and we will go from there. I will contact you back quite soon. I don't like to make people wait, and so just make sure that you check your spam folder when looking for emails from me, because they always go to spam. Now, I have with me the Radiant White deck. I have with me, for clarification, the La Vida Sabila. And since I don't know what the reading will be about, I have 3 oracle card decks with me. The first is the Psychic Heart Tarot. The second one is the Psychic Tarot. And the third is the Golden Nostradamus. So depending on what the cards say will depend on what deck that I use to wrap the reading up. I will, holy smokes, I almost dropped my computer. Here is, let's get started with the reading. I have done some meditation and shuffling on the Sagittarian sign and glyph. Let me put one more shuffle and rifle on the deck. And we will get started with the reading. They are rather late, and somehow or another, the same 3 videos keep turning themselves on, even though I put out a message yesterday saying that you weren't supposed to see them. That was an error, because I like to wait until all the videos are finished. But somehow they keep turning themselves on. I don't know what is up with that. Yay, I did the rifle. We will cut the deck and lay the cards. Oh, well, I have another one. The first card out is the Judgment card, number 20, which breaks down to a 2. And because it's 2, 2s represent crossroads, decisions, choices, oppositions, whether you are opposed within yourself about something or someone is actively opposing you. The next card is Justice. Perhaps you have a court case going on. The Page of Wands, some kind of message, and you get it twice. The World, you are about to complete something. 10 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Last row down, Two of Cups, Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles. What is over the whole spread, the general energy for the month of October? It is the Nine of Wands. That's rather strange. Out of all the cards, I only have one whose primary color is yellow, which rules the mental plane. Right in the center, I have the Ten of Cups, and it naturally changed over to the Ace of Cups. The Ten of Cups speaks about happy family gatherings, reunions, vacations, a time when everybody is joyous, having enough for everyone. It is a positive card, and nothing can detract from its meaning. But I always like to give a warning about the Ten of Cups, because if you think about it, those 10 cups are in a rainbow. Rainbows are illusory. They're not real. So this card can sometimes mean you should think carefully about what the happy family card really means. Not all families are two parents, like a man and a woman. Some are two women. Some are two men. Some are single parents, right? And so you need to stop and think very carefully about what it means to be happy within a family unit. Also, I had another thought in mind. It will come to me when I start the interpretation. Everything is happening around this Ten of Cups. First of all, I think I should explain, if you're new to my channel, what the different suits mean. Cups only deal with the emotions, how something makes you feel, how you feel about a situation. The wands represent your focus, your passion, your determination, your desires. What does it take for you to get up and do what you do? The coins represent either finances or the physical doing of things. In order to make money, you have to work, right? So that's what that means. And then I have the major arcana cards. One major arcana holds more sway than all of the pip cards put together. But yet, when they are sitting side by side, they have a powerful message to impart. I have 1, 2, 3 major arcana, 3 cups, 2 wands, and a coin. Now, because swords represent thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, ideas, communications, there are really no swords here except for justice, the sword of truth. So the cards have decided to put another way of telling you that you are about to get some news. Judgment and justice pretty much are the same things. Judgment stands for not just, let me see how I want to put it. Judgment is the belief that you should handle your own affairs. You should use your own judgment and discernment when making decisions on things or about things. In this card, these people are called to a new life. They are arising from the dead. So it says that you should give a lot of weight to changes that you need to make in your life. You see the flag right there? That is international symbol for a hospital, so you can expect that you will hear help is on the way. That's always how I see that card. Combined with justice, justice is the weighing up of two separate substances so that they equal out. This is about a law, a lawsuit, a law case, a divorce, a marriage, some kind of legal contract. Justice 2 says that you should use your discernment, your logic, and your reason to come up with the most successful plan that you can. And don't be, the two cards together tell you, do not be swayed by other people's opinions. You are to use your own logic and your own reason to solve your own problems. With the Page of Wands, to me, pages always represent simply messages. So do the knights. The knights represent an event that happens when a new message comes through, or an event presaged by a message, or a message presaged by an event. The knights come to move things along with news and messages. The page simply is the beginning stage of the message, something early, not fully formed, but it says that you should expect to hear something, some kind of news that will excite you, that you are about to embark on a new journey. And indeed, we have the World card here. And the World card says you have now reached a level in which you are ready to graduate to another spiritual level, a higher level from whatever you have gone through with this legal case. You are about to graduate. In the middle of the card is the figure, the hermaphrodite. To me, what it means by being encircled with a wreath is you have not yet reached the graduation stage. You are about to. So you are afforded some kind of protection and peace while you're waiting to make the next move. And indeed, we see that something positive happens for a family unit. In fact, it's so positive, it brings you to a new opportunity. And what's the new opportunity? It is a new, fresh emotional opportunity. It can even be where you are a catharsis, such that it is over and you can cry about it, thereby releasing all the bad emotions, tension, anxiety, fear, and relax and exhale. This is a new, fresh emotional energy. Sometimes I have seen the card show up when it talks about a new family member, a new home, new energy coming to the home, new business partners showing up. So that encompasses a lot of things. It's not just love, it's all about the emotion of something fresh and new. Here we have the Two of Cups, and I think it is in a pivotal place. The Two of Cups is a 2, and as well it speaks about making a decision. But in this card, it depicts a couple, and this is the kind of relationship where there is respect, love, harmony, communication, where even just being with the person creates something in you. But 2, and your health improves. That's one thing. But 2, sometimes this card represents the idea of balancing out the masculine and the feminine energies as a whole, where you are operating from a whole perspective or level. Sometimes this too means that there is some kind of business partner coming in. I have seen it when, like, I often bring this up, but if you know the band Steely Dan, they were together 40 years. So that was like a marriage. They just got each other. But a couple of years ago, and his name escapes me, and I'm ashamed of that because it's one of my favorite bands, the guitar player passed away. So it was like a death. We come now to the Five of Wands. And this is an interesting card because it's a 5. And 5s represent changing energies. And the energy of a 5 is sometimes tense, fraught with anxiety, with fear, probably arguments and dissension. This card says it depicts a scene of play, but I don't get that. This could be arguments where everybody is trying to get their point across. It can even be fighting like children, fighting over children, or someone playing head games, like saying one thing and doing another. And finally, we end with the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about giving, sharing, generosity, philanthropy, being in a position to share what you have with someone else, which goes well with the Ten of Cups. But I like the Ten of Cups where I tell you, you have to think about what the happy family unit really means to you. The Six of Cups can ask you whether or not what you're giving or receiving is fair and balanced. We have, again, scales weighing up two substances, just like this being fair and balanced. And the thing about the Justice card that it didn't tell you, it is always fair and balanced when a decision is made. If it comes from a legal court, it is considered fair and balanced, even if you got the short end of the stick. The reason why the karma of it being fair and balanced is because Once it's over, you can move on to other things. There's no need to dwell on it. So, like the Six of Cups, this card shows somebody receiving everything and someone receiving nothing. But it could also mean that you get enough money so that you can continue on with your theme of happiness. It starts out, however, with the Nine of Wands. And that is another card that has an inherent message in it, because before it was Nine of Wands, it was the Eight of Wands. That can mean travel by air, usually in conjunction with business. But the inherent message is another message, to expect a message to come. But it says the energy happens so fast that all you can do is hang on. Being a 9, you are being asked to stop and think about what comes next. 9s are a focus on completion of events. And in this card, it shows someone battered, bruised, tired. And what it says is that you have enough energy to get back in there for the fight. But for the moment, you are resting and thinking about how you're going to complete this fight. I dare say this feels like not a divorce, but maybe a lawsuit of some kind, where the family ends up being rather prosperous, but there is a fight right here. Past, present, future. Past, present, future. There is going to be some kind of fight or disagreement over the decision. Perhaps someone feels that they didn't get enough. Perhaps they feel it was not divided equitably. But nevertheless, I think they're going to take their portion and move on. I want to look at the Five of Wands and see exactly what is going on with this Wands card. Because I feel that no matter what, this card is saying to me, you're going to be in a position financially to help other family members, or you can pay somebody back that helped you out. It's definitely a legal issue. The Melancholia. The Melancholia is simply a card to say you feel like there is a dark cloud hanging over your head. Nothing seems to be going right, or more obstacles and hassles crop up. You are a little depressed about that. The Belvedere. This is an interesting card. It says you are awaiting the imminent arrival of a person or some kind of news. But she is holding the telescope the wrong way. And what that's asking you to do is to focus instead on your problems and why you are behaving the way that you are, and do some self-introspection. But you can expect the arrival of news or a person quite soon. You are waiting on news of a settlement, is what I think it is. This is not the Donati, which is like a grand inheritance. This says that you went fishing for something and didn't expect to get what you got. This is a little money. It speaks about maybe a fair and equitable inheritance. That's what I think it's saying. And if you are saddened or fearful about how much money you will get and what it could mean for you and your family, you will be pleasantly surprised. Let's look at the Golden Nostradamus. It's the eagle. I don't know what that means, so I gotta go to the book. He's number 15. It says, without wealth, virtue and mobility, be warned, are like seaweed on a deserted beach, scorned. The eagle represents your pride, generosity, and nobility of the soul, which you must develop and then manifest to everyone. Be noble and seek this virtue in yourself, which is kind of what this card is saying. Examine yourself very carefully and don't worry about the motives of the other person. I think that everything is going to turn out all right. Now, I'm saying that, and this is a general reading that can't possibly be true for everyone. That does require a personal reading for yourself, but the general gist of the reading, somebody, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, is going to be successful in a lawsuit. And so that's what I have for you. Until next time, bye.